I have to have toilet paper.
Me too, girl. Me too. Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren Ashley Beck. Welcome to the Drop-In and Extracted After Show. This is where you'll get to hear all about what really went down with the families at HQ and what it was like for the survivalists out there in the wild. Ryan, I want to go back to that first time that you got that resource box and opened it and found out you were left empty-handed. How did you handle that moment with so much grace?
To be honest with you, being alone, we didn't know what each other got. Because when you see it on TV, you see what other people got and how much more they got versus what I did. I was just grateful in the moment that I got a sleeping bag.
Yeah, they were kind of bashing us when we shorted him out of supplies. And I told her, I said, don't worry about it. I said, because as far as he knows, he ain't getting nothing. So whatever he gets is going to be more than what he's got.
Everybody that watched, they could hear that I was, apologizing, for what happened with Dad and I. But it was a mistake on our part. I owned it. But at the same time, we were talking about it. He didn't know what he didn't get. And he was grateful for what he did get. And, that's my rhino.
Ryan, was there something when you were out there that you were like, okay, I wish I had this in addition to a sleeping bag?
I mean, I guess to have a light would have been pretty cool. Back home, I'm a big nightlight person. Like I got a couple lights in my room and stuff that I keep on all the time. So I don't like pitch black. I tell people, like, if you don't like the dark, that is not the place for you.
What was it like to be out there during that crazy, crazy storm?
To be honest with you, I mean, I just dreaded any time that it rained. It just made it that much more miserable. I did not have a tarp or any kind of cover over my shelter because I didn't get that from the supplies until a lot later on. Anytime it would rain, then it would leak through and it would drip on my sleeping bag or it would drip on the ground inside my thing and my shelter. So when I would lay down at night, I mean, it would just be soaking wet. You don't realize how lucky we are until you do something like that. You realize that having a roof over your head and staying dry at night you're really fortunate.
Yeah, it definitely makes you appreciate the things that you have in life, but it also proves to you what you can really do. You pushed yourself to the limits out there, and it was so inspiring to watch.
I literally, I think I said it almost every day. I was like, I hope it's sunny tomorrow. I hope it's sunny tomorrow.
How many days were you out there, Ryan, from start to finish?
I was out there for 15 days.
Is there anything else that you guys want to tell us about your experience on Extracted? And Ryan, I want to ask you if you would do it again.
I would do it again. I can promise you, if I had it to do again next week, I would 100% win.
It was so nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Drop-In and Extracted After Show. I'm Lauren Ashley Beck. Tune into Extracted on Fox at 8/7 Central and next day on Hulu.